Hello and welcome to another video. Today we will be testing out this WattCycle 12 amp hour 12.8 volt lithium iron phosphate battery. And this is the box of the battery. The battery is actually in my DIY 12 volt ammo can box. And we'll cover the install of that in another video. But what we're going to do is going to do a discharge test to see if we can pull 12 amp hours out of this battery. Now it's been fully charged, and let's look at the specs of this battery. It's really compact. I really like it. So this is the 8 amp hour model, and this is the 12 amp hour model. So operating voltage 12.8 volts, the charging voltage 14.6 volts, plus or minus 0.2 volts. The maximum charging current 12 amps, maximum discharge current 12 amps, and there are your dimensions there. Obviously it's 12 amp hour battery, and we can hopefully pull 153.6 watt hours from it. 2.6 pounds, I'm not sure what that is in kilograms. And this is interesting, the cycle life 6,000 cycles at 80% depth of discharge. But I'm obviously going to discharge it to 0% today. And it discharges at less than 3% per month. There's the operating temperature range. It's IP67 waterproof, which is interesting. And you can connect up to 4 in parallel or series with this battery. So yeah, that's what the battery looks like there. Quite nice. And this has been fully charged, and it's been sitting here for about a day, so it should have the full capacity. Okay, so how we're going to test the discharge is we're going to feed the power in to my EcoFlow. It's at 45% there, and it's going to be pulled out of my DIY box via the 12 volt accessory plug all the way into an XT60i connector, which is fed into a power meter so we can track how many amps we've pulled from it, and into the DC/solar charging slot. And we've got a 9 volt battery here just to keep the display on when I fully drain the battery. So as soon as I switch this thing on, it's going to discharge into the EcoFlow. I just put this cap over there so it's got my contact details there just for some privacy purposes. Okay, and another thing to note is in the app I've set the discharge rate to I think 6 amps. So I can crank it up for this battery because it can take up to 12 amps. My last video I set it to 6 amps for my 7 amp hour battery. So anyway, we'll see if it works first. We'll switch it on. It's a nice little voltage meter, 14 volts, and we see that we're getting in some input. That's thinking about it. There. Almost 6 amps, 5.92 amps. Just had to do a bit of checking, I suppose. The BMS or the EcoFlow, just checking it can actually draw the 6 amps. So yeah, it's 74 watts of input. The battery voltage has dropped because it's sagging, 12.8 and 73.2 watts being into the EcoFlow, or 5.94 amps, and we'll be able to see here on the bottom how many amp hours we've pulled so far, which is 0.088. So I'll check back every now and then periodically to keep an eye on it. I'll let you know. Okay, an update. EcoFlow is reading 59% state of charge. The battery is at 12.6 volts, and the watt meter, let's see, we're still bringing in 5.96 amps. And how many amp hours a week drawn so far? 3.337. So I'm just about to head out, and by the time I come back, I'm pretty sure this will be finished. So far, so good. Everything seems to be on track for this WattCycle 12 amp hour lithium iron phosphate battery. I'll catch you at the end, and hopefully we can receive at least 12 amp hours. Okay, this will be the second last update. We are at 87% state of charge here. The battery voltage is at 12.4, and the watt meter is showing we've drawn 9.881 amp hours. So we've still got about 2 and a bit amp hours to go. I'm really hoping it does make at least the 12, the faceplate value. See you at the end. This 11 volts, and the watt meter is showing we have drawn, come on, 83.6, that's the watts peak, 13.027 amp hours. So it's exceeded the rated capacity, which is excellent. That is absolutely fantastic. That's 94%. 10.8 volts. It's going to shut off at any minute now. 13.275 amp hours. Well, that is fantastic. This does reach the rated capacity. I am very happy with this battery, and I hope I can get some more WattCycle batteries to do capacity tests. Very good price. I think this came to about $55.90 Australian dollars, $55.90 off Amazon. That was a very good deal for this battery, and that was with free shipping as well. I'm looking at getting, I really want the 100 amp hour Bluetooth mini version. Don't need to get a shunt for that. And yes, we have died. So 13.275 amp hours, or 156.7 watt hours. That passes the discharge capacity test. See you in the next video.